How y'all doing? Welcome back to MajorSlackVideos, your first stop for titillating tactical gaming, and here is how I did a near perfect run through the Statuesque mission in Opportunity using a level 25 character and some fairly average weapons, as in I didn't have any super kick-ass legendary weapons or anything helping me out. I just had some average weapons, and here's how I did it. Okay, just a quick intro. Here we are. Here's a map of Opportunity. If you don't know, the Statuesque mission is a mission you pick up at the Opportunity bounty board. It's given to you by Claptrap, and what you have to do essentially is pick up a constructor in this area here and then escort the constructor all the way through Opportunity while it makes stops and destroys 4 statues of Handsome Jack. And it's a pretty tough mission to do solo, and it's a tough mission to do at lower levels. But like I said, here's how I did a near perfect run through it. I definitely got the 50% bonus. In fact, had they had keep the constructor at a 90% health for a bonus, I would have gotten that too. This is the rundown. Okay, what I did was I cleared out all the areas first. Okay, all the key areas. The 2 areas you really have to make sure you clear out is this area here and this area here around the 4th statue. The other 3 statues here, I didn't have enough time to test whether it really made a big difference, but I cleared them out anyways. I strongly suspect that it may not make that much of a difference because all the enemies in these 3 areas will respawn as soon as the constructor comes there and starts destroying the statue. In here, in this area here, none of the enemies respawn except the enemy constructor which spawns there. All the loaders that normally spawn there did not respawn. So it definitely made a big difference clearing out this area here. And this area here, very, very key. When the constructor starts out, it basically goes here and goes around and like goes past there, you know, goes past all the enemies here. But it will take a hit. It will lose about 10% of its health if you leave all the enemies here surviving. Okay, so the best thing to do is go there, wait for the enemy constructor to spawn there, and clear out all the loaders and destroy that constructor so that when the friendly constructor, the one that you escort, comes out, it has a clear path all the way up to the first Handsome Jack statue there and it won't lose any health. Okay, so that was my strategy. This is going to span the next 3 videos. The first 2 videos, as I said, are setting up, you know, like clearing out all the areas, and the last video, the 3rd video, is the actual mission itself. Okay, so if you just want to see the mission itself, jump ahead to the 3rd video from here. Okay, so that's a little introduction here, and all the commentary that follows is completely dubbed. I needed all my faculties and resources and focus and energy to just do, you know, the running and gunning involved in this mission. So all the commentary in the next 3 videos is dubbed. Alright, so that's it. Statuesque coming up next. Alright, here we are in Sanctuary, picking up where we left off after doing all those side missions in Opportunity, and I just want to clear out my inventory and get ready for the Statuesque mission. So basically this is what I'm doing for the next few minutes, is just preparing, getting rid of these the stuff I don't want here, and preparing for a big running and gunning expedition in Opportunity doing the Statuesque mission. Couple of key things here is the Kiss of Death, which I earned for completing the Hell Hath No Fury mission in Opportunity for Moxie. The Kiss of Death grenade mod is a pretty good, I would say excellent, transfusion grenade mod. It doesn't say that on the weapon card, but it is indeed a transfusion grenade mod. So that's key in this mission because you're going to be needing health coming in from any source you can grab it, because you're going to get pummeled in this mission. I'm just doing a little bit of preliminary looting here. I got lucky. Actually got 2 iridium, which is fantastic because I had 10 iridium finishing off the Opportunity side mission run, and these extra 2 iridium here are going to bump me up to 12 iridium and allow me to get another SDU upgrade. And I'm going to apply that in the SMG SDU sector, if you will. Okay, so now here we go. We're just swapping out some weapons here, swapping out some old for some new. Pretty much the most noteworthy thing here is I really regret selling the Barking Rakel Corrosive Sniper, because I realized it essentially had a better slack rating than the other higher damage Corrosive Sniper that I was using throughout the Opportunity side missions run. And here I'm realizing that some of my other sniper rifles are better, so I'm putting them in. Here we go with this, the Barking Rakel. I gave it the Red X of Death. I really regret doing that because it has a pretty good fire rate, 1.9 fire rate, and 300 damage, and I sold that in favor of a 400 damage Corrosive Sniper with only a 1 fire rate. Yeah, so the slack rating, damage times fire rate, was definitely higher in the Barking Rakel. I don't know why I did that. Just a kind of a snap decision there, based on, I don't know, pressure from some of you guys to only look at damage when it comes to rating guns. It's a mistake. A lot of you guys like going, why did you sell that higher damage gun? You gotta always consider the fire rate when it comes to rating a weapon. It's the damage times the fire rate which will give you a real rating, what I call the slack rating, and basically a damage over time rating. Okay, so now I'm just getting organized here. I think that about does her. The key weapon I'll be using is this thing right here, Miss Moxie's Bad Touch, giving that a star. That's my new Corrosive Sniper. Like I said, I was talking about that. I regret keeping that in favor of the Barking Rakel. And there's another relic here that's going to be, no, not a relic, here we go. This thing here, Disturbed Stalker class mod, which actually adds 2 points to the Rising Shot skill. And I'm going to respec. I'm going to respec all my skill points for a more running and gunning style. I'm going to respec it into the cunning skill tree, which is better for running and gunning. And yeah, I'm a boat, I don't know it. And this Disturbed Stalker mod actually adds 2 points to the Rising Shot skill, so that's going to be excellent. And I've also got a relic that adds damage to rocket launchers, so that's going to be useful too. And I'm just loading up my fireburst grenades. That's going to be the first thing I'm going to use, rather. Now it's off to Earl's to get the SMG SDU.
I don't care what you buy, just buy something.
Add another 180 bullets to my SMG capacity, overall capacity, and it's also going to give me a free refill. So there you go, SMG SDU. Watch my bullet count. Up to 900 and get a free refill. So now I got tons of ammo for my Miss Moxie's Bad Touch Corrosive SMG. That's going to be extremely useful in this run. And now it's off to respec. My first respec in this walkthrough. I'm going to buy back all my skill points for 1,700 bucks. It's a good deal. There we go, respec. Buy back all my skill points and then reapply them. And like I said, I'm going to reapply them mostly in the cunning skill tree. The 2 key skills I'm very interested in is fast hands to allow me to reload very quickly and swap weapons very quickly. And this one here, like I said, Rising Shot. Each successful shot you take adds bonus damage. You can stack up to 5 times. And then I'm going to put 5 more points into the headshot skill back in the sniping skill tree to give me a 20% bonus to my 2 critical hits. So that's it. That's my that's how I'm going in. And I'm just rushing off to the southern shelf here to get some cheap ammo. Once again, if you don't know, the cheapest ammo can be bought at the southern shelf vending machine. All vending machines are not created equal. Some vending machines actually sell you ammo at a very expensive price. So this is where you get the cheapest ammo. And the cheapest rocket launcher ammo can be had at Bloodshot, the Bloodshot Stronghold map, the vending machine there. I believe that's where rockets first come online in the vending machines. So up here to top off my rockets. And I'm ready. That's it. That's how I'm going in to do the Statuesque mission in Opportunity, right down at the bottom there, Slack, down at the bottom. Attaboy. Now, this video and the next video is all about prepping for the mission, okay? I'm going to clear out as many of the areas as I can, actually all the areas, that the constructor that I will be escorting will be going through. Okay, and as I explained earlier, I'm not sure if the first, second, or third statue, clearing out those areas, really makes that much of a difference. I didn't have time to test or retest it.
So long as Jack's got those propagantastic statues of himself around opportunity, we can't truly win this war. Go, minion! Blast those statues to bits!
Okay, so there's Claptrap's introduction. I'm going up here to take the high ground. Same deal as I did before. Throw out a fireburst grenade to blow away all those engineers that pop out that door there. Warloader always spawns there, slag him up, and then hit his critical hit point. Note that I don't have the bore skill that's in the sniping skill tree, so the critical hit points are not outlined in red anymore. So I'm just gonna have to rely on memory. And I'm just blowing away this turret here. We don't really need to. And then it's over here to take the high ground to clear out this area around the first Handsome Jack statue, which is this is the first area that we're going to encounter when we start doing the mission, the Statuesque mission. And like I said, I didn't have time to test it thoroughly as to whether clearing out the areas around the first 3 statues really makes a difference, because enemies will respawn in those areas. They will respawn. So basically, it's just taking the high ground here. This is an excellent place to take on this area. Beautiful cover. So it's all about sniping now. I'm without some of my sniping skill bonuses, but I'm still managing pretty good. So I've got a sniper class mod, and I've got an amplify shield, so that's adding damage. And I'm probably going to sell that longbow corrosive transfusion grenade. I don't need it anymore now that I've got the Kiss of Death grenade mod from Miss Moxie. There's another Warloader. Here we go, one shot at him after I slagged him. And I'm taking care. You see that the map quickly popped up there? I'm taking as much care as I can to not hit the statues. Make sure you don't hit the statues, because as soon as you hit the statues, Claptrap is there's a statue right there off to the left there. You see the green glowing thing there. Okay, that's a Jack statue. As soon as you hit one of those things, Claptrap is going to realize that the statues are invulnerable, and then the next objective is going to become activated, and you won't have the markers on your map showing you where all the statues are. Okay, so if you want to clear out all the areas around the statues beforehand, as I'm doing here, you won't be able to figure out where they are if you don't have them marked on the map. So do your best to avoid shooting the statues until you've cleared out all the areas. And I'd be very interested in anybody else's experiences in trying this strategy. Like I said, I only know of 2 of 5 areas I pointed out on the map that are definitely beneficial to making it a lot easier to do this mission. The areas around the first 3 statues, I'm not sure if it really makes a difference clearing them out, but I did it anyways. At the very least, it will clear out any residual enemies, along the whole route. So it's going to make a little bit of a difference. Okay, so there's the area that I want to clear out around the constructor when you find it. And now we're off to the second statue location. At the very least, okay, at the very least, this will kind of give you a great opportunity to do a dry run. Okay, you can do a dry run of what it's like to defend these areas without the constructor in tow. Right? So then you can figure out, okay, enemies spawn here, and they pretty much spawn in the same pattern, in the same way. So here's the enemy constructor here. This always spawns at the second Jack statue location, and I never worry about getting taken down by it because I know my rocket launcher can get a second wave no problem, even on the constructor itself. My rocket launcher holds 10 in the magazine, so I know I can take down a constructor at close range if I go for the critical hit point on the eye. No problem, so I wasn't worried about that at all. Now I'm throwing out some transfusion grenades, trying to get some health back. Another thing I didn't have time to test was, you'll see when I do the actual mission itself, I take the high ground for the first Jack statue location, and it's great because you can see the whole area, and it really helps a lot to keep a handle on all the enemies trying to swarm your friendly constructor. And I found another high ground spot for the third Jack statue location. I didn't have a chance to do testing or exploring around to try to find a high ground spot that you can easily access for the second Jack statue location. But the third one I did find a high ground spot, but getting there is a bit problematic because you got this situation where you need to ammo up, and as you're rushing into that third Jack statue location, you gotta rush over and hit the vending machine, the ammo vending machine, quickly before the constructor, your friendly constructor, gets there. Here's where the enemies normally spawn. I usually throw a fireburst grenade in there to keep them at bay. And just off to my right here is an ammo machine, so you make sure you hit this before you take on this area, because you can ammo up, top off all your ammo, and then go in there with some full ammo to take on the area. Here we go, here's the third Jack statue location. Clearing it out. And here I'm trying to get to the high ground spot. And I failed miserably because I'm really lousy at the Super Mario stuff. And I think also that you just simply slide off that slope here. There, rather. And then I find another way to get up there later on after I clear out all the enemies. Here's a Warloader. Take it down with the Bad Touch Classic SMG. Lovely little SMG. Very useful for this mission. Okay, so that's this area clear. Third Jack statue area clear. Now I'm going to experiment with trying to get up to the high ground here. So I realized, okay, you can't hang on to that slope long enough to jump up to the other kind of like archway going up there. So now I figure, okay, go around here. And if you just kind of like do a Super Mario thing up here, then you can get up here. And if you can do that, if you can manage to do this, this is a beautiful high ground spot to manage the whole area. It's a lot easier to defend your constructor if you got the high ground. Much easier, and you'll see when I do the mission. And when I did do the mission, I didn't have time to get up there. Here I'm just practicing because I want to make sure I don't blow it when it comes down to it, you know. So as you can see, okay, I'm not doing too well, and I'm thinking, okay, am I going to be able to pull this off in the heat of the moment? And I didn't, but it didn't matter because I made it through anyways. But yeah, that's a good high ground position to take to defend that third Jack statue location. And once again, don't forget about the vending machines right around there, right here, okay? Right close to the third Jack statue. So you can go there, ammo up, buy some health if you need it quickly, and then get back to the battle. Try to do it before and after the battle. If you have to do it during the battle, well, be quick about it. And that's it. That's the end of this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next video when I complete clearing out the area around the fourth Jack statue, and then I work my way down to the area where the friendly constructor where we have to escort is, and clear out that area. Alright? And if you thought this video was remotely entertaining, hey, don't forget to give the old Slackster a thumbs up. Yeah. Alright, that's it. Slack is out.